So here we are in early 2020 and there are a ton of great options as far as lightweight mice go, leaving most of you guys confused. It's okay guys, I know, I get it. And since there are so many great options, we have to start wondering, what's next? Well, my name is BT and this is the Ultra Custom Mouse from Pwnage, and I believe this is the future of gaming mice. So as the name suggests, this mouse is an ultra custom mouse. Starting off with the top shell, there's no more unscrewing your mouse. All you have to do is lift up with your finger on the back side of the mouse, and that releases the top shell on the back. And then you can also replace your mouse 1 and 2, which is held in place with some latches and some magnets. In the box, they've given you 2 colors of shells. You can also get their ultra customizable one, which is I believe $40 more, and you get 4 colors. But with the base model, the black version that I have, they just give you a black and white top. But not only that, Pwnage is looking out for all you trypophobia people that don't like the holes, and they give you a solid shell for the top. While gaming, you will not feel the shell move around at all. You can try to lay your hand on this thing as much as you want. You can try to make it pop out while you're gaming. It's not gonna happen. So solid design there. There's barely any side flexing. Let me show you guys. Very solid. You can also customize the DPI button with 2 height options. The weights of the shells will vary. Obviously the ones without the holes are gonna weigh a little bit more. The number that you want to keep in mind is the 69 grams. I don't know why companies keep doing that, and that is the one that I believe is the most viable, because you're going to get an extremely lightweight mouse at 69 grams and it is wireless. So this is one of the lightest wireless mice that you can buy at the moment. They also have a removable battery inside in case you want to run this wired, but I don't see why anybody would run this mouse wired when it's so exciting to have a wireless lightweight mouse. Now this battery is connected by a 2-pin connector, and you have to pull it straight out. If you rock this thing, it's gonna break. If you try to use a tool, it's gonna rip out. Like, it's not gonna happen. I learned on stream one time that you have to pull straight out, even if it means by pulling it with the cord. It feels wrong, but it works. Especially with such a small pin connector, you will break this thing like it's nothing. Now my copies didn't break when I used this method, but I could see a lot of people's mice breaking over time, or if they're just pulling it in and out, trying to show their friends, something's gonna happen. I would only do that maybe once or twice. You should decide once you get this mouse, do I wanna be wired or wireless? But in my opinion, the wireless is just too good to pass up. The supplied paracord that they give you is also stiff, so again, not viable in my opinion. Now this also charges the mouse via USB-C, which is nice to see. Shape-wise, this is another EC2 clone. It's slightly bigger in the back and on top where the hump is. Overall, I found this mouse to be super comfortable, especially if you have medium hands. One cool thing that I realized recently is that when you lay your hand on a table, your hand kind of lays in the EC2B shape. That is why that shape has been copied again and again and again. We've seen the G-Wolf skull. We've seen the Model D. It's just a good shape to copy at the end of the day. Now this mouse is bigger than the EC2, but it's also smaller than the G-Wolves and the Model D. So if you love the EC2B or EC2 or EC1A, you're gonna love this shape. If you're palm, you're gonna love this mouse. If your claw or relaxed claw, you're gonna love this mouse. If your fingertip grip, you're gonna love this mouse. It's not gonna be the best for you, but you're still gonna love it. It's a medium mouse, it's well balanced. So next up, I wanna talk about this Pixart PW3355 sensor. Now, this is a sensor that I've never used before. Well, at least I thought I never used it, but apparently this is the same sensor, or relatively the same as the Logitech G604 or 304. And now if it's based off the same sensor that those mice are using, I'm fairly confident in this mouse. In my time with the Ultra Custom, I had no spin outs. I had no stuttering. I had no disconnects. I had no interference. Nothing. It was perfect. So you can be rest assured that this mouse will be a solid performer for you. Another area where this mouse really impressed me was the buttons, so let's drop a sound test for you guys right about now. Here's the mouse 1 and 2. Very nice and clicky. Here's the side buttons. Very soft. Very easy to press. And then we have the DPI button. The DPI button also changes the color of the scroll wheel as well. Let's do a sound test of the scroll wheel. Buttery smooth. Clicks down nice and easy. Oh yeah. Flipping the mouse over, you're gonna have 5 PTE feet. They feel great, they're thick, they're buttery, they're smooth. You'll also find a switch to turn on and off the mouse. Flipping it up goes to office mode, and that just turns off the RGB essentially, and it gives you 66 hours, which is insane battery life. And then when you flip it down, you're gonna get 40 hours with the RGB on. And the RGB just lights up the backside of the mouse and the Pwnage logo inside the mouse. Overall, I love the thought process that Pwnage was going through when they made this mouse. They know people are customizing their mouse. They made it easy to customize. They know that people want a lightweight mouse. They give us that. And they know that nobody else is really doing wireless right now. So what do? They give us a wireless mouse. Meanwhile, all these other companies are coming out with wired mice. They're focusing on their cords. And Pwnage just said, let's just skip the cords. Let's give you the option to either have a cord or to go wireless. I can really see this becoming a thing in the near future. I honestly can see them coming out with more shapes, more sizes, and I can see more companies jumping on the bandwagon to give you more options, more customization, just like this mouse does. You can back this on their Indiegogo. The base model is coming in at $90 for the black version or the white version with 2 shells. They also have a $130 version that has 4 different shells in it, and the shells come out to be $10 per shell, which is not too bad. And considering an EC2 is $70 and this is $90, and all the feature sets that you get over the Zowie mouse, I'd take this any day over the EC2B or EC2. What are they calling it these days? I don't know. They change their stuff every week. Anyways, guys, that is why I think this mouse is the future. Thank you guys for tuning in. It has been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. If you guys have any more questions about this mouse, I'll be answering questions down below. Peace.